So moving on, we left. I left you with Miles Davis, and we were going to with the D, with the letter D, and we were going to continue with the letter D, and with Miles actually, because I have some Miles that goes beyond on to the next crate. This is Agartha, also really good. This is Water Babies, also good. And Tutu. Actually not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. This is not super good. Siesta. It's getting kind of rare, so hard to get, I guess, later stuff. And this is a compilation. An Italian compilation. I think that they did a lot of these very cheap $1 records back in the day at least, but I don't think they're too much more nowadays. Okay, let's see how to do this, because we need to grab these. These are three kind of cool stuff. This is the Bitches Brew 40th anniversary box set with CDs and LPs and posters and photographs and fuck not, even a documentary. Really good. Lovely little box set. Then we're moving on to, actually, I think this is, I've talked with the London Jazz Collector about this, and I sent him photos and stuff like that. We think that this is, if not a test press, a promo, very early promo press of Miles in, I don't know what it's called, but it's My Funny Valentine in live. It has a cover, a Japanese press, but I found it in a thrift store without the cover. It might be a test press. No one has ever seen this that I've talked with, so if you have any thoughts about this, let me know. And last Miles Davis piece that I have is this, the Miles Davis Prestige 10-inch LP collection, volume 2 actually, no, volume 1. On Record Store Day many moons ago, they released this and volume 2. I bought it dirt cheap because no one bought it, but I didn't buy the second one, and now it's very expensive to buy. So that's a pity. That's a pity. Okay, moving on. Wild Bill Davis live at Count Basie's. Can't remember how that sounds. Bought it very cheap when I was crate digging. Okay, so the next one is Jack DeJohnette's Sorcery. Fantastic record. Get this, or listen to it at least. Pictures, also Jack DeJohnette. Pretty good too. Yeah, can't remember who was playing on those. And Africa Demon Fuss. Wish I had an original of this. I've almost bought one not too long ago, but or traded it, but okay, Diodato, you all know about those. Have a couple of his records. Cool. Manu Dibango, he died yesterday actually. Very sad. This is good. Sonnets, so this was, I think this was recorded in Sweden, or if it was, come on, it doesn't say, but it's a sonnet release, so don't know if it was produced in Sweden. Okay, moving on, the jazz history of Bill Dixon, the Bill Dixon Orchestra. Great record, highly recommended. But then again, why do I'm not I'm not buying stuff that I don't like. Some of them, but I don't buy records for. Okay, Johnny Dodds, this is not my cup of tea. So I shut down my own theory right away. Like, okay, Eric Dolphy, Out to Lunch, Essential, Blue Note record, Essential. Tony Williams, 12 years old when this was released. Man, he was young. And Eric Dolphy's Far Cry, almost better than Out to Lunch. And this is Mobile, Arne Dominius Orchestral, so this is Swedish jazz. Now we're into Swedish jazz, and look at that cover. Man, oh man, the cover is more beautiful than the music, actually. It's not that interesting. But on a great day you can find this pretty cheap. He plays music by Jan Johansson and Georg Riedel. Okay, so here's the thing. Arne Dominius, he's very common in Sweden. We find those records every day of the week. So I bought some, not more than $1 or $2 each. This is I Let a Song Go Out, Arne Dominius Orchestra. And then we have Arne Dominius Antiphone Blues, maybe. Antiphone Blues. That's pretty good. Sabra. Also Arne Dominius. I like this cover, bara för ett buck. Hellristningar. Swedish Radio Symphony Orchestra. They did a lot of collaborations with We Love You Madly, with a choir. And this is classic, Jazz at the Pawn Shop. Every jazz fan has this. Sounds great, and it really does. It really sounds great, recorded awesomely. And I think that I read somewhere that it's famous for its fidelity, and the guy who rigged the entire thing rigged it with 2 mics or something like that from the ceiling, or I don't know, but it was like very, very sparse in miking. Scandinavian design on the music in his orchestra. This is actually really good. Okay, so this is Dreams. This is good. $5-10 record any day of the week. So Michael Brecker and Randy Brecker, Bill Cobham, and yeah, I think that's it. John Abercrombie plays on one song. Kenny Drew and Nils Henning Öster Pedersen duo, actually pretty entertaining. Bought that also for like $1 or something like that. Yeah, Judy Driscoll, this is great. Jules Open, Marmalade. Great, experimental, but almost like psychedelic at times. But I store that in the jazz, as it should. And this is Schizo by Bent Egerblad Trio. A rare Swedish jazz record. In great shape. It's always pretty beat. The material of it was pretty lousy back in the day, so very flimsy cover, but this one is great. Rare and expensive record nowadays. This is underrated Swedish jazz. Everyone should get this if they can find it for a good price. Bernt Egenblad, Kristallen den Fina. Great jazz. It's like smooth standard jazz. John Allan, Red Mitchell, Janne Schaffer, and Bertil Sandberg. John Tolfton guitar also. And Bernt Egenblad, really good. I bought this when Whiplash, the film, came out. Don Ellis Orchestra Soaring with the song Whiplash, the first song on the first side. This cost like €3 or something like that. I mean, just for the song Whiplash alone, it's worth the money. Tollappan, Johnny Eriksson, not good. Not good. Ignore that. This is awesome, fantastic. Not a second that is bad on this. This is Bengt Andrew's quartet. Quartet. Quartet 64-260, but it's way ahead of its time. It's fantastic, and you have Janne Karlsson on drums from Hansson and Karlsson, who plays his ass off in this, leaning towards freer jazz. It's great. Music also by Bengt Andrid. This is also a pretty rare record, and I was so happy when I found it in perfect condition. Highly recommended. It starts off, the first song is his son banging on the piano, and you know, questioning the start of the record just questions what is jazz and what is free jazz and what is music really. Yeah, and this is also Jan Wallgren and Bengt Andrid. It's called Love Chant, I think. Also highly underrated. This is really good. Very good. Maybe not in the entire record, but you can find this cheap, so I would get it. Okay, so Bill Evans Trio on Sunday at the Village Vanguard. Classic. This Japanese 70s press. Sounds terrific. In great condition. This is the Jazz Tet, Art Farmer and Ben Golson. And I don't know if this is a promo copy, white label promo, but I can be mistaken. I have to check that one out. Really good. This was one of my favorite records for a long time, at least. It's still good, but it's a little bit too straightforward. Chick Corea, Jack DeJohnette, Dave Holland, and John McLaughlin on guitar. What a lineup. Yeah, great. Your first one. Quartet. And this is Moon Germs. It's also very good. I'm surprised every time I play it how good it is and why I don't play it more often, but it's great. This is a Swedish record, very rare. This is a reissue, the Chameleon. There's not a single bad song on this great jazz record. Lasse Fanlöv. He has done some records, but they are dirt expensive. So Fire Orchestra Exit. Don't need to talk about Fire Orchestra. I don't think so anyway. And I actually got this Ritual also. I really enjoy this. Great record. The who's who of today's jazz scene, at least. The Flock. If you like fusion, this is one to get. And if you're a completist, you get the second one, also called Dinosaur Swamps, but it's not as good. But this is Larry Goodman, just blows everything out of the water. His violin playing is from another world, really. Jerry Goodman. Did I say Jerry Goodman? Larry Goodman? Jerry Goodman. Frank Foster, Manhattan Fever. Blue Note Records. I don't know, pretty standard, like not super good. Börje Fredriksson Special, free jazz from Sweden. Yeah, good. This is Intervall with Börje Fredriksson. He died early. I think he committed suicide, unfortunately. And this is, I think, the only record, really the only record he released in his lifetime, at least. Not an original press, unfortunately. Multiplication, Eric Gale, lousy. Don't like this at all. Very dull record. Nothing happens. This is John Garbarek, Keith Jarrett, Paul Danielsson and Jon Christensen, Belonging. Number 50 in that order of ECM records, and this is very beat, 1974. But great. And this is Din Sere by John Garbarek, Bobo Stensson Quartet. So you have Palle Danielsson and Jon Christensen on this also. But a little bit later, 1976, so 2 years later. Yeah, this Louis Gasca, you can buy on Blue Thumb for next to nothing, $1 or $2 in every like sort of jazz store at least. Lenny White plays on this, Stanley Clarke, Carlos Santana plays guitar on a tune, I think. Really, really good. Get it. Stan Getz, Laurindo Almeida, not really my cup of tea. Those kind of flamenco and Spanish sort of Latino jazz records, I can't really stand it. Sweet Rain on Verve, this is better. I like this. And this is Focus, Stan Getz. Also pretty good on Verve. It's been a while since I played those Stan Getz records. Another World. Can't really remember how that sounded. I think there was some great players on it. And Ingberto Gismonti, Danza Dusk, I don't know. But it's not my cup of tea really. I think I have this for sale also on my Discogs page, but no one's buying it. Maybe I put too much on it. This is great. Guillaume Saleya. This is Joje Wadenius and two more. Marcel Struver. No. Joje Wadenius. I can't remember. I think it's a trio record. The recording is fantastic and the music is great on this. Highly recommended, and you can still get this, I think, from Figaro. Well worth getting, just for the sound quality, but it's a great record. And the last ones, this is Jerry Goodman and Jan Hammer, Like Children, essential in my opinion. Really good. And then you have Go with Dexter Gordon. Yeah, classic Blue Note record with Dexter Gordon. Really good. And live at the Amsterdam Paradiso, I think that's in Denmark, not in Amsterdam, but I can be mistaken. A good Dexter Gordon record, but this is shit. That's good. So that's it. One more crate, so we're at G now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe tomorrow I'll do the next one. I have 8 crates with, and everyone is almost full with jazz. So we can keep this going if you guys want. Talk to you later. Please comment if you have any comments and so on. Bye.